Oh, right, we have maps to deal with. We're gonna have to go yoink them and buy more. How are we looking at money? Yeah, we're still good for a while, luckily. Because we're not making that much gold. Between, like, selling things all the time, and I don't think Ultimatum makes a ton of gold. I was legit, like, 1.8 mil yesterday, and I'm 1.87 after playing earlier today. Kinda crazy. Oh, the maps are still going. I guess I didn't nap all that long. But we will get them sorted for now anyway. Not going to be much here due to only partial completion. I have yet to see a divine from these, though. Supposedly it's common. There's one. Okay, we got our first one, finally. So we need 9 more nightmare maps. What I like to do, because I'm still seeing, I'm almost positive they profit, like, pretty much every time. But I like to sell these fragments immediately, and then I leave that chaos in my inventory, and then I go buy the nightmare maps and see if I'm ahead. Speaking of, what do we have in here? Oh, nice, we bought them for 165. Hell yeah, they were kind of going up and down. They're like, after I posted for 165, they saw a lot of people, like, it went up to 170, and then it was fluctuating around 170, and then it kept going up and up and up. I was worried it wasn't going to come back down. What are they actually at right now? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, they're 185, 181. Looks like they might have gone back up. 7 divs, some chaos. Oh, excuse me. Yo, my 3 div one hasn't sold? That's weird. I guess Stalking Ruin 3? Maybe? I don't know. Either way, back up to 33 div. We're about halfway to our next thing. Let's turn in our void cards real fast. A friggin' fragment. That's fun. Okay. Aw, this is a cheapo one. Damn. And we got 2 of them. This might actually not be a profit run. We'll see. Oh, I should have did... God damn it. Oh, well, we'll just do 2 different trades. We're not going to fill that up anyway. Yikes, yeah, we might not have come out ahead due to getting unlucky on some lower ones. This is at least a big one. Try to get the most of what I can.
All in order. I'll let you know.
There's one. Usually if you post it a little under... And then I'm just gonna stash the synthesis ones, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll run that one since it's cheap just to do a Uber Boss once I get my new build set up. Okay, this last one can sell real fast here. I just... I guess I could just... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I could just grab the 105. Alright, let's go see if we can buy our Nightmare maps and still have some Chaos left. We've gained a good bit off the other one, and we got a Divine off these, so we definitely profited. But I just want to see if we can still do this. So what I usually do is I usually do, like, a Chaos minimum of, like... I did 34 last time and it worked. Let's try 30. The problem is people buy these up so quickly. So if you go too cheap, they're gonna be gone.
Could do worse, exile.
And sometimes you get unlucky and only get one. Yeah, see, like, someone bought those. We're up to 33s already. Keep an eye out for landmines.
Hello.
Yeah, where's his... Wait. Who's his shop?
Hello.
Purchase items. Oh, I probably already missed it, didn't I? Yeah, someone just left the area. Missed it. Yeah, those ones are gone. Someone's probably buying up all of this guy's, right? Yeah, it doesn't exist. Then go away, I don't want to see it. That guy has a lot listed. So the price kind of went up. Before they were selling for like 20 to 25 at like the super cheap. 32, 32, 32, 32, 2, 32. God, imagine if one of them was 32 divines or something. I do have enough that I could get tricked by that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, yeah, we did still profit. Even with getting, what, like 3 bad shards or whatever. We still came out with a little bit of extra chaos. We found a divine. This is usually just how I run them. I don't do anything too crazy with them. Oh, one of them finished. I'm actually kind of glad I bought 1 extra. And I did buy 1 extra, too, so that... unfortunately, we got another synthesis fragment, though, so that was another L. Maybe they'll go up at some point? But, keep the mapping going. Just passive money, so...
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Alright, so... here's what we got going on. We've been running Mesa. It's actually been going pretty good for consistency. We'll see if it keeps up. We have 16 scarabs set up in here. We have another 40 on standby. I've been popping off and just like buying them as soon as they get cheap and getting us a bunch. And we're already at 33 divines, which is halfway. So I don't think we have to buy any more scarabs. I think by the time we run all of these scarabs, we'll be able to afford our Svalin. And we have about 10 div worth of 1 div ones to do, assuming we succeed them all. So let's get into some mapping. We're gonna have to craft some more maps soon too. We are on Ulti. Good to go. Let's see if Mesa holds up to how good it's been. It's been about 50-50. The problem with it for me is, one, I kind of need to pay attention to my eater progress. Because I don't like fighting the boss. The boss is a pain in the ass to fight on this build. So once I fill up on that, I need to kill the boss to be able to get the invite, so I don't waste map runs, so... Exalted Orb Altar, wow. That would have been, like, not a crazy one, but a cool one before the change. They were at least, like, they're usually at least, like, 10C or something. Well, I'm thinking we have our ulti is in the thing, considering we haven't even seen either one yet. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I saw like the darkness of that heavy belt, and I thought it was like kind of the darkness, like almost the color of the Mageblood. Can you imagine? Blessing of the Storm. Fuck it, why not? Alright, so the grinding begins for tonight. We've got 40 scarabs to mow through. But if I get the currency for Svalin before that, I might start the character. I need to get a pair of gloves too, because I need Aspect of the Cat. Oh no, we got a bandit capture. That's the first time that happened. Well, I need to try to remember to do that after this map. But yeah, there's a very good chance that we might be able to start the Flicker character tonight. Depending on how loot goes. If we don't get lucky with loot, then we might not. But the good thing is I'm pretty sure I've already profited. I had some really good luck earlier off stream, and I'm pretty sure I've already profited off of all the scarabs I bought. Like, pretty sure I had less than that amount of divines when I bought them all. Like, I was never up to 33, although I did kept getting divines, and I don't know. Either way. I'm either close or I have profited, and I still have 56 maps to run. I got a 7 years bad luck one. It was only a 120%er too. But it was 7 of the 7 years bad luck cards, which is the mirror shard. Each one of those cards sells for 713C. So I was able to sell the inscribed ultimatum because I was too scared to run it. It sold for 16 divines. That was a nice map. Good gains. Fun months. I am really, like, this method is insane profit, but I'm really excited to do something else. Like, it's been, and I'm excited to actually, like, play a character that I'm upgrading and getting stronger again. Because I haven't put any money into this character, other than, like, when I got Mageblood, I put it on this character, but honestly, Mageblood isn't that big of an upgrade for this build. Because our flasks are typically 100% uptime anyway. Obviously, we get boosted flasks, and because of the boosted flasks, we can now run Quicksilver. So it was a move speed upgrade, which is, you know, in terms of PoE is a big upgrade, but... Alright, no need to really kill all this. Sometimes I just like killing mobs.
Hello.
It's sometimes fun just bursting my way through. Okay. We need to go save our guy, right? Can we do this fight without dying? I imagine we can, right? Like, we've done it on other builds and it hasn't even, like, hurt us. Surely. Unless we get, like, a crazy degen fight.
Why are you helping these colonizing bastards? You in it for the money, eh?
Alright, we got an explode.
Where are you aiming? Archers, fire! Big on!
I genuinely, with how much I've farmed, I genuinely think I should have early on, like, before starting to save for Mageblood, upgraded my character more. It would have only taken, like, 20-something div, like, maybe upwards of 30 div, to get me into, like, a more, like, hybrid single-target build. Ooh, that hurt. Which would have allowed me to kill things like this, kill the boss whenever he shows up, like, would have allowed me to do all that without much difficulty. So it would have sped things up like this, which might have meant, more money faster, you know, but... Sometime today. Man, depending on the price, because my build sucks so much at single target, it might be better to just pay the price and go back to mapping. We'll probably be making good gold once we're Flicker Strike, because we'll be doing mechanics that give better gold, like I'm pretty sure Breach gives good gold. I'm pretty sure Bombo was saying he's got, like, all of his mappers running, and he has excess gold, I think. Like, and I think he said he's still going up in gold. But either way, we did it. It's fine. So these are going again, right? I don't have to start it. Oh, it only 30%ed that one because of that. That's depressing. Okay.
Hello, Journey Realm.
Alright, back to mapping. We've got, what, like 6 more maps, if I can try to remember to do that. So anyway, first map of the night, we got the ulti in the League mechanic. We were roughly 50-50 before, so odds are... Actually, I think it was a little over 50-50. Odds are, though, this one is not gonna have it. But let's talk to him and see if he has, like, boss rewards or something. Stack decks. Let's zoom through, see if we can get the stack decks. I like gambling. Sometimes. I like gambling if it's not, like, a massive investment. Like, because I'm making so much currency, selling stack decks doesn't matter. I actually... The old Morth that was not able to make currency very quickly, that just liked to alch and go maps with no real Atlas strat, and was satisfied with making a divine or two a day, would like to sell my stacked decks for a little bit of extra currency, because every little bit mattered at that point, but we're definitely not doing that now, we're opening them. But yeah, no, we're definitely no League mechanic this time. Or no ulti in the League. These strange barrels, can they give anything good? Are they worth staying at? I don't really know. I will say, I kind of want, I'm addicted to my nighttime coffee, but I'm really trying not to do it every night. But today's a pretty tired day for me. I was exhausted when I laid down for my nap, man. Like, I legit was, like, watching some YouTube on my phone while laying in bed, and I can usually watch that shit for, like, 20-30 minutes or something like that. I was, like, 5 minutes in, and my eyes were, like... I was actually... At one point, I was playing a game, and I was, like, tapping the buttons to play the game, and I actually, like, closed my eyes and, like, woke up, and I was still just sitting there tapping the buttons. I was so tired that even playing, like, a game on my phone, I was falling asleep. But I woke up 2 minutes before my alarm went off, so that was fun. Anything going on Discord? Nothing juicy. Good times.
Hello, journey well.
Unfortunately, I heard the budget breach strat is getting a little more expensive too. I guess like Fub Guns moved on to breach or something, I heard. So a lot of people are doing it. Which stinks because I wanted to do the budget breach strat. I mean, there's always going to be a way to budget do it, but is it going to be worth it? I wonder how breach feels as flicker. I wonder if I'm just gonna like yeet myself somewhere else and have to compensate. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. You wonder how I feel? I feel tired. That's how I feel. What's up, Amonos? How's it going? I got another big, not as big as 32 div in 2 maps, but pretty big earlier before my nap. I got the 7 years bad luck inscribed ultimatum, which I'm sure you know, that's a mirror shard card. But it was 7 of them. That shit sold for 16 divines. That was 16 divines in one map. But no, we're doing really good on currency. Like, I don't think we have to buy any more unless we get like insane bad luck. I don't even think it's possible at this point to get that bad of luck though. I think we're good to be able to start the we don't have to buy any more scarabs until we start the flicker character. At least the expensive ones. We'll have to buy the little ones. But I'm sitting on like 54. I'm sitting on like 54 scarabs. I stocked up like crazy today. Like every bit of money I made pretty much for the first like most of the day, I just spent buying the scarabs that I need, so I had a ton of them. And then so I have like 30 div worth of scarabs or some shit. And then I'm up to 33 div on top of that, and I only need 72 for Svalin. So I have like 54 scarabs. I need to make like 30 or like 40-ish div, and I can buy Svalin, which I think should be possible, like I said, unless we get some real bad luck. But if we can get some real good luck, I might be able to get Fallen tonight, and if that's the case, I might start the Flicker character tonight. Because I'm kinda itching to... I will most likely be coming back to this to do this here and there again. But I'm kinda itching for a new strat, something... Change it up a little bit, change up the gameplay a little bit. What? I don't know what just killed me. What the fuck? There was like nothing even scary there. Am I gonna just die again if I come here? What was that? What are my map mods? Oh, you know what? It must have been a crit. If I have to freaking, what's it called? I have to take one stun like every so often, or else I'm... The funny thing is that wasn't even the trial master. I still have this to do. That was just random. But I'm crit immune if I stunned recently. I must have not been stunned recently, and they must have... The first crit killed me. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure that's the second time I've died to crit. And I almost want to run, like, add no crit to my regex. Just to prevent that from happening. Because the Trial Master one-shot me earlier too, and every time I fight him, I face-tanked him. The only thing I can think of is I didn't get stunned recently, and he one-shot me. On a crit map. It's the only thing that I can think of that happened. Because I literally, like, AFK'd him every other time. And the only damage mod on the map was crit. I actually think I am. It's gonna make my maps a little harder to roll, but fuck it. Just fuck crit. It sucks because like 99% of the time I'm crit immune. But that 1% of the time that I'm not and it gets me killed really sucks. I hope I enjoy the flicker. Because I don't have any backup options in my mind. Other than maybe I could repurpose the character. It's not the deep invest build I wanted to do, but Bombo mentioned doing my like Cyclone build that I did before. And just using, like, Mage Blood on it and just getting, like, a Giga Staff and stuff. Which, that's something that I could do. Or look, maybe a different version of the Cyclone, too, is something we could do. It doesn't have to be the, It doesn't have to be the same version I did before, but... Some version of Mageblood Cyclone zoom in could be fun if the flicker doesn't feel good. Can you paste a regex into regex to be able to edit it? Or do I have to redo everything because I don't have that one, I don't have that specific one up on my regex site anymore. Okay, well, I should buy the I guess it doesn't matter now. I don't think I'm hitting 100. But maybe we should just for the hell of it. What is the, how much does the, Omen cost? Yo, 67C. Fuck it. I don't care if I hit 100. Death is already painful enough. I don't want it to cost money. We're gonna figure out a regex after this, and we're gonna add crit to it to avoid crit maps, because I probably have had 3 deaths now to that, I think. Unless it would have killed me anyway, I really don't know, but if Breach ends up being too expensive to run, I might do King's March strat too. That's definitely on the plate. What the heck is that? Is that wand actually worth the color it dropped at? Eclipse Solaris. I mean, it's worth a little bit, I guess. Maybe with rolls it could be worth a little bit. But yeah, I've heard people are like, you can like zoom farm metals. And you can do like 50 mil shipments pretty quickly. And then, oh my god. What a fucking wall of text. Hey, 4 divines! The gamer paid me. They were like, hey, you had to deal with a fucking bot coming in here. We'll reward you. Hey, 1 divine! We'll reward you with some money. You should check scarab prices for any strat you want. If there's a guide, the prices are inflated. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely check the prices before. I don't know what it takes to do that strat. I just know Bombo's budget breach. He was saying today, it's up more. He said, Bubgun started doing his, like, exact strat, and now it's getting expensive to run. So by the time I get to Breach, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Really? Fuck Bubgun. I mean, it's not Fubgun's fault. He's just playing the game and doing content creation. More so, fuck all the drones that only follow him and only do what he does. You're halfway through leveling an alt account to stand in there for Quant. To make Breach more profitable, is that what you're saying? There's one 4x Divine. Did we get a dupe? There's 1x Divine. We did not get a dupe. We've actually had good luck on getting Divine Inscribes today, but we have not had good luck duping them. I will say that much. I straight up think... Yeah, 3-person quant, 2 people split. Damn. Is that allowed? Running, like, an alt account? Like, on... For, like, PoE terms of service? To, like, get your quant up? It's not automated, so yeah, it is. Gotcha. But yeah, we haven't really duped. We've had good luck getting divine stuff, but haven't really duped too many of them. Like, maybe 1 or 2 1-divine ones have duped today. I don't think we've duped a single one that's higher than 1 divine. Can you imagine if that frickin' 7 years bad luck card duped? That would be some shit.
Hello. Journey well.
What are we looking at for rolls on this? Oh, we actually got pretty good on the crit. And attack speed. It might be actually worth a little something. What's our rolls? We're at 32 and 26, but we're low on the other one. 32, 26. Okay, not really. Is there anything else that this weapon cares about? This isn't used in that weird light radius build, right? I mean, it is fire damage to attacks for every 1% light radius. I've heard of a light radius build. This does have perfect light radius. Does that change the price? I mean... I wonder if this would actually sell at that. 2 days ago, 5 days ago for that price. It might not. What if we go to 1 below? That's kind of like a good indicator. Yeah, like 35. That's probably more realistic. Just in case someone like really wants to go big on that 1%, we'll post it. Oh, speaking of, we need to continue to lower this item that is never gonna sell. Let's just sell it for like 1 div. See if it sells. Pop in this for 3 div, and then this one has Stalking Ruin 3, but it's defeat waves of enemies, so I think it'll sell for 150 chaos. I think. We need to roll maps. Let's go to the regex. Where is our regex? There is an import option. Can I import it just based off the link? Import. Corrupted. Okay, maybe I had to export it before to allow me to import it. Damn. So I think I have to do this myself. That's kind of a bummer. Because I didn't export the string code. That's really weird. I feel like it should... I feel like you should be able to paste in... I feel like you should be able to paste in what you want. Like, it makes the string, it should be able to unravel the string to be able to just put in what you want. Really weird that you can't. I can enable custom text, and then if I check off crit, will it add crit to this? How does this work? Where's crit? Did this actually work? Wait, did this actually work? Hold on. I mean, some are showing with this one. I might have actually gotten it. I might have actually gotten it to work. So it doesn't highlight the things again, but I think it did add it to the string. Although I don't think unID'd maps are supposed to show. Or maybe they did always show up, but I just always have ID'd maps. Alright, well screw it. Let's just grab a handful of maps and try it. See if this works. Okay, so none of these should have crit now. I think we're good. I didn't really skim for other mods to see if it just broke my whole string. I have Waggle's stream up in the background, just have something to listen to while I play. And someone just asked him if his build is softcore viable, and he's like, no, you're only allowed to play it on hardcore. Yeah, I think we're good. What are we at? Oh, we have to kill Map Boss. We are officially at capacity. I've liked Mesa for consistency so far. It's been pretty good. Of ulti in radius. But I hate fighting the Map Boss. Show you why. He just kind of like, sometimes he attacks, but then sometimes he just runs away and places totems. Like, we got a pop off. It's actually not that bad this time. Okay, that was a bad example. That one was actually pretty good. Like, there was a lot of times where he just ran, like, into the tents and just, like, got stuck in them, and it was miserable. Although, I don't think we did get it this time. I stopped keeping track, though. I don't really know what we've got it in and not. I think we actually have gone a couple of it not being in. Fortunate. An 8x annul. It's actually been a bit since we've seen an 8x annul one. I usually run them if they look easy enough. Oh, we got another 200%! That's at least 2 divines right there. Unless that card is actually good, then it could be worth more. I don't know what Love Through Ice does. That'll be a surprise for after this map, I suppose. I was talking to Bombo earlier. I actually have, I have 5 of them. I could technically 5 to 1, but that's 10 div I'd be throwing away. The 5 I have could sell for 10 div. Now I have 6. Or I could 5 to 1 it myself and gamble 10 div on the chance at, like, any of the big ones. I'm actually a little scared of the Trial Master now. He's killed me twice, and I think both of them were crit maps, though. I'm not sure about the first one. I know the second one was. But, I'm kind of scared to fight him now, so I'm kind of scared to take it to the last wave if there's nothing good. Like, I want that 200% one, so I'm just gonna take rewards right now. That last one isn't good, and it's not worth risking the Trial Master, because for some reason, he's been killing me recently. 200%. And it didn't double. Yeah, my doubling has been scuffed today. I'm pretty sure the League mechanic doesn't jump that wall, which kind of stinks. Yeah, it doesn't jump the wall, so no ulti. Difficult but rewarding enemies, though. I've had some good luck in difficult, more rewarding enemies maps, so maybe we'll zoom through it real fast. Increase our quant. We didn't look at the top reward. No way to know. Could have been Divine Altars. It's, there's not that many mobs in here anyway, but I guess it still probably would have been good. Base currency dupe. Okay. That does it for this Mapperino.
Hello. Journey well.
Reduce recovery, losing frenzy, extra damage. That's a little rippy. But I think it's probably doable. Hell, I've already lost so much XP, who cares at this point? We'll just try it later. Alright, what I want is Chaos, what I have is, say, Love Through Ice. Is this card worth anything? Unnatural Instinct with 2 Corrupted Implicit. Hey! Okay. It's 530 C each one. This duplicates 2 of the card. That should put this at something of value. Let's reset this filter. Ultimatum. Love Through Ice. Search. 4 div. I don't know if anyone's gonna buy it. I still have this nurse card one. That I had it for 5. Last I looked, what is it now? Oh, some people have it for 2. Wait, did the price for, like, nurse stuff come down? Nurse... Oh, so 1 nurse card is $275. Okay. So, yeah. I think Headhunter must have dropped in price. That's what, 4 cards? 4 cards at 275 times 4 cards. That puts it at 1100 C. Last I checked, Divines were going for like 294. That's only 3.7 div, so I'm selling it for more than it's even worth to run it. So yeah, maybe I'll just drop this to 2 div. Man, people really don't like this Divine one. And then we'll sell this one for, what did we say it was? 4 div? Or was it 3? I think there was like... Love, I already forget. I should have finished one thing. No, it's 4. Okay. We'll see if it actually sells. Because some of these seem to just sit there for a while. Okay. I feel like there was something I said I needed to do when I got out of that map. But I can't remember, so it's gonna go in. Amonos, you'd be proud of me. I'm actually buying nightmare maps to put in my map runners. I'm actually buying maps. Isn't that crazy? You know what I just realized? Did that just say 6x of the Fortunate card? Isn't that the 2-div turn-in? I'm not gonna lie, I never even looked for that before. Oh, I love these ones. Oh. This hasn't happened in a while. There we go. So free, you need 12, so free money. Yeah, I need to keep an eye out for that. I wonder how many of those I've skipped, because I just don't... I never look at the rewards of the ones that don't have increased monster life. I should swap to RF. No, I shouldn't. You're the one that talked me out of upgrading my build fricking... forever ago. Because I'm just gonna... because I'm, like, doing it and it's not worth spending the currency. And just save for the next build. Changing and upgrading are different. Yeah, but when I'm one item away from starting my next build, it seems kind of silly to change this one. Nah. Makes perfect sense. I was saying earlier, your RF tooltip is 1.8 mil now. Nice. Do you still have upgrades to get, or are you, like, getting close to being, like, pretty capped? Clusters and boots. Yeah, that's 6 fortunates. I think I have some laying around, too. New chest should be able to get over 2 mil, nice. You were saying before, sorry you had a call. Oh, I'm not sure what I was saying, I lost my train of thought. It's gone now, it's gone forever. Ain't coming back. Oh, one thing I was saying is earlier, at the very start of my stream, I was kind of just talking to myself, and I was saying I kind of wish I invested like the 20 to 30 divines in this character to upgrade him. Oh, that did not work. Damn, you got scammed. But yeah, I kind of wish I spent the currency to just upgrade this character back then. There's no point in doing it like now. You want your points back. You gotta learn how to manipulate the TTS and become a TTS master. I think it's kind of annoying to find the spot to do it. I don't even know where you do it. Is there like an easy review requests? Oh, okay. That's how you do it. That's not too bad. I gave you your points back. Dungeon Master. But yeah,
the Twister Mr. Blister Deadly Twister on Daddy's Fister Sister was Fister by Mr. Magister on Testosterone Zister.
God damn. That was a thing. Trying to manipulate. But yeah, no, like 20 to 30 div to having a better build this whole time feels like it's so minor compared to how much I've made, you know? But now it's like I'm so close to the other build, there's no point in doing it now. But yeah. Been crushing it, yeah. What's left to get? Well, really, it would have been changing. I could have gotten 2 more, oh, I can't open up my passive tree here. 2 more of the same cluster I have, which would have gotten me another, like, a good bit of AoE, which would have made my pops just, like, more effective. I think I would be, like, almost clearing, he has a good, like, hybrid, like, where you're RF and you're detonate dead. And it's, like, a really good, like, hybrid single target and, like, AoE version to be able to, like, every now and then I have to kill bosses. Like, I gotta go save, like, earlier I had to save one of my guys from, being captured, one of my map runners. And it legit took me like 5 minutes to kill the boss, and it would have only taken me, you know, barely any time if I would have upgraded. Every time I like RNG'd into the Trial Master, I would have killed him faster. All those little things that would have like added up time to just have like way more single target damage. And I think cast when stun, detonate dead would be a better setup for when those mobs are like running outside the arena like that. I think it would have placed the unearth and everything. Like Defiance of Destiny would have just made me a bit tankier for some of those moments where things have been like a little spicy and I have to like run around, dodge, and like get really scared. Especially when I'm running, like, I've had a lot of close calls in my, Inscribed Ultimatums, the ones that I do run. And I've had some deaths. I've lost, like, 4 div here and there to, like, some deaths, and I think I would have been a bit tankier if I would have, like, changed to that other version. I'm not 100% on that. I might not have been tankier. I might have been like a sideways tankiness, because I would have lost some tankiness to gain some tankiness, right? Like, I would have lost the 20% recoup from this helmet, because I wouldn't use this helmet anymore, but I would gain Defiance of Destiny. So maybe it wouldn't have been that big of an upgrade. For defensives, anyway. But offensives, it would have been huge. But it would have taken roughly 25 to 30 div, and we were saying, like, oh, we're not dying, so why bother? But now that I've made so much currency, it's like, if I would have did that early, I think it might have paid itself off. But it's fine. It's no big deal. We're so close to the next build. There's no use crying over choices I didn't make. I might still upgrade this character though. Like, if I come back to this character after I have the flicker going to, like, farm some more, I may upgrade him some more as well. The flicker's really close. I want to get Sfallen. And then I need to get my Aspect of the Cat gloves, but I'm going to get really budget ones. And then I'm going to try to start it. And just budget everything else out and see if it's playable. And at worst case, if it's not playable, I'll have it at maps and I'll have it ready and I just come on this character and farm more, right?
Journey well. Keep your life to your own. Journey well.
We're super close. Like, possibly even tonight. Oh, you said sorry, another call. Oh shit. I actually missed that message. I don't know what you heard of my rant, but basically there's just a lot of ways that I could have made the build stronger. No big deal though, because we're so close to Flicker. But yeah, we have all this so far. I want to get Fallen. We don't have any of the jewels yet, but I'm wondering if I can maybe make it clusters. Yeah. Oh, you heard. Oh wow, that was like the very beginning of what I said. I got this one, and I'm hoping that the trauma doesn't work. Because trauma only works on certain weapons, and sword is not one of those weapons. So really, it's just gonna be a one, it's just the one link. We just went for the real budget. But yeah, I'm hoping since trauma doesn't work on swords, and I'm using Paradoxica, that the trauma shouldn't affect me. And we'll upgrade later, like I said, just really budget. We got our Yoke of Suffering. We got our pretty good Paradoxica, like only 1%. It's 1% less attack speed than what he has. Other than that, it's the exact same thing. So, we got our corrupted Dark Ray Vectors for 4% max life. So hopefully, and then if we can get Aspect of the Cat gloves, Svalin shield, and then just start playing the character. We have our Mageblood, which will be the belt. That just leaves, just getting some budget rings, really, right? I think that really just leaves getting budget rings and then all the jewels we need to get eventually. Some of the jewels are on the cheaper end, but some of them are more pricey. But I'm hoping I'll be able to play without them. At least the expensive ones. Like, I probably won't have, the Impact Forbidden Flesh and Flame right away. It was like a 2 mil DPS hit, but I was still over 10 mil DPS when I took it off. I don't know if Impact does anything else. I didn't actually go and read that node, which I probably should have. So I can start learning the build a bit more, but...
Go with courage.
Work it out as you go, yeah. But either way, we are at, we're at 36 div. Svalin was 72, last I looked. We have 10 div right here, if we were to sell these. I'm still undecided whether I want to gamble. So I can 5-to-1 these 200% ones, and they could turn into like a Mageblood or one of the other big 200% ones, right? Like I'm pretty sure... What other are there? Because aren't there like, mirror? So there's a mirror shard one, apparently. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Or maybe just no one has them. Mirror of Kalandra. Wow, just no one has them. Damn. But yeah, there's a mirror. I'm pretty sure there's a mirror one. There's a Mageblood one. No, this is required item. Hold on, for the uniques anyway. Mageblood would go down here. That's why this didn't show up right here. If I 5-to-1, it could like turn into this one. Kind of crazy. But they sell, if we look at this, if we just go back to any, and then we go to more Monster Life, 200%. They sell for 2... Oh, actually, they're kind of up to 3. Like, they quickly go to 3 div. So they might even be 3 div each, which is 15 div. If I just sell them and don't gamble. So I'm most likely just gonna sell them. So 36 plus 15 puts us at, what, 51? Out of the 72 that we need. We have 10 divines right here. Actually, technically... If we can duplicate the fortunate card, I think we already have 6 on us, maybe, or close. Oh shit, it's Stalking Ruin 3. Oh, fuck. Does this sell for anything? Because I can't run. I didn't even look at the mods. I saw only 4 mods, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be easy. God damn it. But yeah, we're very close to Svalin. Like, we're so close to Svalin. If we were to turn everything in tonight, and like things like were to sell, like if I were to list those for, actually, I'm gonna list them for 3 div. Fuck it. Let's just do it. I'm not gonna 5-to-1. Not right now. Not when I'm, like, so eager to play the next build.
I think I could sell that.
See if we can get these to sell. But yeah. We might be able to get Fallen tonight and start, like, I might actually start the character tonight. But yeah, unfortunately this has Stalking Ruin 3, which I'm too shitty to do that, so, it does sell, though. Defeat waves of enemy, we have the easier one. 150 quickly goes up to 200. Could try selling it for 200. Man, I really wonder how much I've missed of those. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, we do not have the League mechanic in the thingy. And we have... Okay, well, I'm kind of glad we didn't get the League mechanic in it, because we're standing in stone circles. But yeah. We are super, super close. I wonder what the mirror one goes for. Can you imagine? You would have to be really confident in your build and yourself to run the mirror freaking, to run the mirror inscribed ultimatum. Can you imagine bricking that? Sacrificing a mirror and losing. Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. You have to sacrifice the mirror. So if you fail it, not only do you... Well, yeah, and you have to buy it, too. So you're pretty much losing almost two mirrors if you lose. Because you need to sacrifice the mirror to even run it, and then you need to pay almost a mirror to run it. Or to buy it from someone. Fucking crazy. Difficult monsters, I've had decent rewards from there. I'm gonna run in here and just try to run it real fast. It's not super often, but I feel like a lot of the times that I pick that reward is the time that I actually get, like, something decent in the map. That's something that I didn't do this league, although I still don't even really know what map I really, like, want to hard focus on. But, I never bothered doing any scrying this league. I farmed that shit last league.
Greetings.
The closer we get, the more eager I'm getting, though, I will say. It's like in the back of my mind almost constantly as I'm playing these days, where it's like... New build soon! New build soon! New build soon! Unfortunately, I don't know about nighttime prices, too. Okay, it's still around the same price. At least at this point. Storm Shroud. Is that the jewel? I actually need that jewel. I don't think it was that much money, though. Well, I mean, corrupted version, I guess, is money. What is uncorrupted going for? A 200C. How hard is it to run? 70% more life. Oh, Stalking Ruin 3. Must have hurt a lot. It's been more than 40. I know. I actually thought about that earlier. Are you proud of me? Although my first build I didn't last long on. But it ended up being worth it. I think. I don't know if I could have made this much currency. I mean, the other methods are really good for currency too. I probably could have. But knowing me, I probably would just be doing, like, budget chest runs or something. Which would have made decent currency, but not this much currency. So I was saying to Bombo before, though, earlier today we were talking, and he was saying that, like, when I said I had 26 divines worth of, scarabs, he was like, imagine Old Morth having that much in scarabs. And I was like, yeah, and, but, like, something that I thought about is, I think part of my, like, stinginess for buying stuff like that stems from, like, a deep-seated hatred of trading prior to the currency exchange. I hated buying, like, individual or, like, trying to find someone that's bulk selling things and having to actually whisper them, and half the time they don't respond, and, like, it was so miserable that I would rather just Alkin go or quit the game than actually go and trade. That's also why I played a lot of SSF prior to the trading, because I just didn't want to trade anymore. I had to go trade a few currencies, I had to go trade a divine over or something, and I would just be like, fuck this, and I'd log out and go play SSF. Good to see me having fun now? Yeah. I'm still, like, not... Like, I don't know if I could do, like, Bombo... Like, well, it's not Bombos, but the big Invest Breach build. I don't know if I could do that. Haven't seen me this keen for PoE since I found a mirror. Yeah, I've always been pretty into PoE, but sometimes more than others, right? Like... During the event, I was a little more bored. I wasn't really into it. Made 12D in one map. Damn. But Bombo also lost a lot, right? Trying to do it alone. I don't know if I'd want to try to run that strat alone. I like consistently making currency. Even sometimes, like, the bad luck streaks I get with this, even though I know I come out ahead in the end, sometimes the bad luck streaks still get to me a little bit. But I know I just push through because I know I come out in the end, clearly. But sometimes I like the ones that are so cheap that I, like, can't not make the currency. Like the cheap chest farming, literally you can't not make currency doing it. But like the more expensive chest farming method, I think because of the price of it these days, there's like a chance you just don't make your money back. Why you're leveling a quant character. It was only 60C a map. Oh, no, I'm talking about Bombo's big currency invest. I'm saying the one that he did that was 800 chaos or something like that per map. You did 800C ones last night? Yeah, that's the one that I don't think I'd want to do alone. Your wife is laughing at you. Apparently you can't relate to winning eventually. Getting owned by the waifu. I feel like you might need the group the group play for that big boy one. Joke's on her, she has me, haha, I win. Alright, that should be both ultimatums, I think. I've also been doing better about just doing the ultimatums and leave. Sometimes I kill a couple extra mobs. But, yeah, grouping is king, hence the quant character, yeah.
Farewell.
But yeah, if there's like a money making strat that's like you lose like half a divine to a divine every map, but then sometimes you get like 10 divines and it ends up coming out ahead or something like that, I would still have like a hard time doing it. Although that is kind of this strat. But like I said, like I'm kind of surprised I got so into this strat, but I think I just got lucky enough early on into this strat that I saw that it made money, and then I just kept at it. There were a couple times though that I almost went back to Catalyst just because that was consistent. That is not a headhunter game. So either the league mechanic is on the other side of this. Oh. Okay, usually the league mechanic oh, actually the league mechanic might have went up this ladder. Let's see. We're gonna go in and find out. Whatever. We'll take frogs. We haven't done frogs in a while. Yeah, we got the lead. We got the ulti in it. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. What's up, Bombo? How's it going, dude?
No escaping fate.
If I remember correctly, not your wealth when you logged off. You were saying that you spent your life savings on gear. Valdo farmer got voided. Uh-oh. I hope Valdo farmer made a decent amount of currency before he voided his character. Plenty of Valdo maps in standard. Yeah, I'm just curious. Those are the real gamble builds that I'm not all about. I watched Waggle doing that shit at one point, though. He was Valdo map farming, and he was just, like, doing the Mageblood ones over and over again, just making frickin' bank. They're either cheesy, cheap Valdo farmers or giga expensive ones, yeah. I'm guessing, well, unless he was just deleting his character because he's done with the League, which is possible. I imagine if you're doing Void ones, you're probably like a giga one, right? Would be crazy if you're like a budget boy doing frickin' Void maps. I would need to have some really well-based frickin' confidence in myself that my build is strong enough to not die. Only gonna win one and you profit forever. Not necessarily, right? I mean, unless you find it and then run it. But if you have to buy it, don't they usually sell for, like, just under, like, a Mageblood? Or whatever? So you're paying, like, 160 div or something like that to get, like, 10 div profit if you succeed or something. So if you only win one, and then you lose one, you've lost way more than you've gained. Void ones don't sell that high. Gotcha. I thought the Mageblood one was only Void. Is it not? I guess I just assumed. I don't know Valdos at all. I just assumed because Mageblood is such a item that all of them would be Void. But obviously there's other Valdo maps that you can farm that probably aren't. Like you said, you don't have to do a Void map as a Valdo farmer. Alright. We actually haven't really gotten anything too crazy for a handful of maps. Forbidden Flame and Flesh are sleeper ones to run? Oh, really? Looks like we got it in the League mechanic again. I mean, I've been pretty consistently happy with Mesa. It's a good call, Bombo. Like, I knew Mesa was a good map, but I hadn't heard too many people talk about it, but like, who knows, maybe I'll get a bad luck streak coming up here. Yeah, Mesa still. Like, no joke, it feels like the most consistent over any of the other ones. The only thing is I hate the boss. The boss is really bad for my build. He just runs around in circles the whole time. And, like, so I just don't fight the boss unless, only time I fight the boss is if my Eater progress fills up. So I can get the screaming. But that's only once every 28 maps. But I was trying to do the map boss, but I've been doing a lot better about skipping. I mostly just do the ultimatums. Sometimes I kill a few extra mobs here and there in my maps, but I don't full clear like I was before. I just enjoy, like, honestly, half the time when I'm, like, full clearing maps, I just enjoy killing things. Like, I like running around and seeing, like, all the hallways just, like, pop in, like, a haunted mansion, and it goes, like, 3 rooms away, and, like, pops them all and stuff. Sometimes I just love, like, running around and killing. And for some reason, I don't get the same satisfaction. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, but, like, just standing here in the ultis isn't as satisfying as just, like, walking through maps. It's just my, you know, my enjoyment of my Alkin Go. It's actually why I really like the chest farming method, because it's just pretty much map clearing. Map clear to get altars, and then just loot simulator with chests. If you like killing monsters, you should definitely see Breach. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the first thing I go into on Flickr, I think. Is Breach. Probably be doing a budget Breach setup. Hopefully the Breach setup isn't... You were saying the price is going up on it. Hopefully it's, hopefully it's still doable by the time I get there. I imagine there will always be some kind of budget setup. Just might not be as good. Amonos' Chieftain pops jump scare you sometimes. There's so many mobs. It really is, like, when you get, like, good density. That's what's really fun about the chest farming method. I just go open, like, 3 chests and it just pops and kills like, all of them at once. It's fucking nuts. They can't go too stupid because it's more common. Hey, we got Radon. Nice. Black Baria, baby. That's another reason I can't wait to get the Flicker character going, so I have a character that doesn't take 5 years to do the Black Barias. I can actually run the ones that I have. There's a point where neither of you could move, the game was frozen, calculating your pops. Yeah, I've had that a few times, not like completely, not like frozen for like too long, but I get massive freezes when I'm doing the chest farming method because there's just a lot of density and stuff, like, and my whole game will sometimes just lock up right before the pop, and then it'll pop and it'll clear up. I will miss the Chieftain pops, but Flicker should be fun. I hope. I played it before, but I've never played this version, and I haven't played it in a while, so sometimes builds that I used to think are fun, I don't think are as fun anymore, due to, like, depending on, like, the mechanic and things like that, where, like, you know, some mechanics Flicker is just really bad for. Like, I wouldn't want to ultimatum as Flicker because, granted, you could just run back in, but you'd probably accidentally flicker out of the arena sometimes. Especially if there's mobs, like, outside of it and just, like, the normal map and stuff. You might just, like, jump out the arena and, like, zoom off. And then just, like, fail the encounter. Or, like, delving as Flicker and stuff. There's just, like, you know, some of those, build, like, depending on the content you're doing, but I'm pretty sure the content that I'm interested in farming in, like, at the moment, Flicker will be fine for. Oh, there's another, Void. I will say, I don't think I'm pushing it late tonight, folks. I've been pushing it too late the past few nights. And waking up early, too. I do not know what inscribed is. Okay, it was a 30%. We're good. And then we do have Radong, so we do have to fight the boss, unfortunately. But hopefully with 2 bosses, we'll have more shit spawning. We get the pops.
No mercy.
Nice. The frickin' Radon popped and insta-killed the other boss. Because of how much HP he had. Fun.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
Are we filling up soon? I honestly actually can't remember the last time I 5-1. Yep, we did. Very last one we went to deposit. Look at our Black Barriers, though. It's not what Bombo, it's not the amount that Bombo ran earlier, but this is just what we've earned just from farming our ulti shit and stuff. Not bad. Looking forward to running them. All right.
Journey well.
There's the one divine from 5-1.
Journey well.
Can we run it? Stalking Ruin 4. F that. What do we price this one at that's not selling? 150. Go down to like 130 because of Stalking Ruin 4. We'll drop this one too since it hasn't sold. See if they'll sell at 130. Unfortunately, not quite a divine off that, but gonna try farm more. Now there's an RNG method to get 13 to drop from one map. I'm guessing you mean 13 div? I'm assuming is what you mean. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was talking about Barrios. Yeah, apparently if you do like City Square, I think, with like I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It's something like City Square, but you're also running like oh, Port is best. Gotcha. But like Destructive Play supposedly like can do even more maybe than Destructive Play. I may farm that too eventually, just for like fun. Once I have the Flicker character really going and just do some like dick around full Mirage map. Gotcha. basically throwing maps away. Yeah, it's more of a gamble for sure.
Journey well.
I don't know what this Azerian reward is, actually. There's a couple of these div cards. Maybe I should look them up. I've been getting a little complacent, assuming that I know what everything is worth. But then sometimes I see some of these where they're like, okay, not really. I mean, it's worth a little bit, but I don't know if I've ever looked up the Tinkerer's table, too. No, okay, we're good.
Keep your life to your own.
Pure talent. You also get 13 maps from them when you run them. Oh, that's fair, I guess. Do you get one Barya per map, or do you get more than one? Because isn't, like, the whole strat to get, like, more than one per map? So shouldn't you technically, like, gain more maps than you're spending? Well, no, I know you get one map every Barya, but when you're farming for the Barya tokens... Oh, it's an average of 1 in 20 to hit the boss thing? Gotcha. The I've looked up Thaumaturgus, never mind, I know I looked that one up. Bitter Blossom I looked up. Gemcutter Mercy. Or is that is 2 of them? No, that's not worth it. Desperate Crusade. Nope. The Brawny Battle Mage. Okay. Okay. We also need to look real fast at these annulment ones. Choking Miasma, Large Runes, Frozen Pulse, Crit Unlucky, Auras that affect you also affect allies. That should be runnable. Is this the same thing? Shit, I should have checked that. Yeah. These 2 8 annuls we can run, that's a little bit of extra money.
Go with courage.
The Mayor, I'm pretty sure that was worth nothing. Oh, 72 each, but it's only 3. And it's got Stalking Ruin too, so we're not running it, and I can't imagine people are gonna buy it. Some of these more obscure ones, people just don't bother buying, and then that's not worth anything. Okay. We do need to run these soon. I'm getting so many that I'm like not... I'm gonna have to run so many of these. But I just want to keep doing maps for now. Oh, we are... Wait. Wait, is that Mirage? Wait! I think we're in the Mirage area. Fuck yeah. I think we duped the mechanic again. Let's go. Oh nice, that one sold for 130. Will the other one? Man, a couple of the ones that I've gotten must have just been really cursed. Because I have a 3 div one and a 1 div one that just will not sell. Usually they go pretty quickly. There must be some mod on there that whoever these runners are, they must not like that mod. I am really curious. I don't think I'd make the build because I don't want to do it. Like, it's not something that I want to farm. But I wonder, like, what build... I think I've talked about this before, but what build is, like, the best build for running inscribed ultimatums? Like, I wonder what kind of, like, tricks and tech you can use to try to, like, like I said, I don't know if you can evade the Stalking Ruin or if you can block it or something. If you could just be like a Giga, like, blocks fallen build and just try to dodge them, and even if you get hit every now and then, you're probably not even getting hit and stuff like that, but I don't know. But I don't know if it's something that you can block or anything like that. I just don't know how it works enough. But it'd be interesting to see. Need a little bit of a win here, game. Been on a dry spell. Other than just, like, a few little things, like a few, like, we got those, like, 2, what are they called? Annul ones, like 8x annul ones and stuff, so it's something, but we haven't hit anything higher than, like a 1 div one a little while ago. We did get that 200% one that will sell for either 2 or 3 div, probably, eventually. Well, I guess, no, that one was the special one that sells for 4 div. We did get that, it just hasn't sold yet, so... Some of those take so long to sell. They're not, like, people typically, like, run the divine ones and stuff. They don't bother to look at the weird, obscure div card ones and stuff like that, so... Not, they might take a bit to sell. I'm just eager to sell things because I'm getting so close to, like, if things sell, I could be getting very close to my Svalin. 8x exalted orbs. Wow. Man, some of the... Oh, we got the boss again.
Face me.
I need to figure out what it was. I need to figure out what it is that's been one-shotting me. One of the maps, I think it was a crit. But there was another map where I got one shot as well. Come on, explode. This is where, like, the Detonate Dead would have been good. Because the, that version, the Detonate Dead, does a lot of damage to single target, so as he, it's not as reliant on Hateful Accuser procs. Okay, we got him that time. We didn't die to him.
My service continues. Chaos laughs mortal, and fortune is yours.
I was telling Bombo earlier today when I died to that boss. I was saying I wish there was a way that wasn't so punishing to just turn him off.
You've had a sail
Hello. Farewell.
Looks like we're not gonna dupe the mechanic, I don't think. We'll jump in it real fast and just zoom to the edges just to see, even though we could see it in the overworld. Yeah, it's not over here. I'm pretty sure I would have seen it if it was... All right. Go find us the ultimatum, probably on the other side of the world. Looks like it's in the middle. I should always check the middle first if I wanted to rush, but it's fine.
This trial will see your downfall.
The Seeker. Stand in some circles. What if I don't want to stand in stone circles? Hey, there's a 1 divine anyway. It's something. No stalker. That should be pretty easy to run as well. I love standing in stone circles. Annulment orb. Our divine didn't duplicate. Scammed.
Hello. Farewell.
Probably shouldn't deposit the divine one. I think I said it was runnable, so we will add it to the pile. Hey, someone's here. What is he buying? What are you buying? Hey, guy, what are you buying? Oh, shit. Oh, the 131. Hey, I mean, it sold. One of those, I don't know if it was the first one or the second one to sell, was one that's been sitting there for so long. So I'm happy to have it gone.